Someone who literally just sits here and says, I'm just gonna watch someone else's work all day. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just watch this video. And I'm just gonna talk over it. And I don't really have much to add. I'm gonna make a joke every once in a while, or have a reactionary face like, hey, stupid reaction, or whatever, right? I don't think that that's valid content. And I never have. And I've told you guys that over the years. That's why I don't want to do that. And everyone does it, by the way. Take a look at any content creator, from the smallest of the small to the biggest of the big. When they have a day when they just don't want to do any work, they do a react video. Okay? It's called lazy.
Yesterday, can I be honest with all of you? I was nervous, man. Do you want to know why I was nervous yesterday? Because it was the first time in some 7 years that I've actually launched anything technically new here on YouTube, right? I've been doing videos and gameplay for 15 years. But the last time I launched anything new was KO Gaming back in 2016. And I'm happy with how KO Gaming went for sure, but it died off because of YouTube issues and everything. Now, many years later, things are much different. And for me to be kind of launching, or I guess you could say relaunching, a YouTube channel out of the blue as a surprise, which people didn't even expect, was daunting. Because I didn't know, number one, if I was going to be able to pull it off and have it work properly. Number two, there was no way to test it, because the only way to test it would have been to launch it, which would have spoiled the surprise. Okay? The fact that it wasn't just exactly what you guys were expecting, but that it's going to be 3 new shows coming out now is exciting, right? There's a lot going on right now. So anyway, let's recap and summarize what's going on. The new channel is called DSP Reacts. You can find it at youtube.com/@ or I guess it's the @ symbol like Twitter, DSP Reacts. Okay? What it's going to be is my new channel for React style content, but also some other projects. There's basically 3 shows that I'm going to put up there, 2 of which are going to be right away, and 1 of which is more of a long-term show that I like to get going in the next few months. The first show is called DSP versus the Internet. This is going to be a weekly show where once a week I'm going to be reacting to a bunch of clips that channel members submit. And there's various different ways to do this. If you become a channel member on DSP Reacts, there's going to be a members community post every week where you can post up videos. And then if you are a higher level member, for example, let's say that you are at the ultra level, the highest level member you can be, you're guaranteed to see your video submission watched on the show. Okay? So it's all about the memberships. And already some people were being critical of that. And they were like, well, why is it all about the memberships on that channel? Because on this channel, you guys constantly tell me I don't give enough to the members, right? And I was like, well, I've kind of extended as much as I can do on this channel with memberships. But on that channel, I can give you way more. Like, you literally will direct the show. Because the things that I watch are controlled there by the members, you see? So that's going to be once a week. Now, when is it going to be? I don't know. Will it be a first stream or second stream? I don't know. That's the kind of stuff we need to start discussing. We need to start actually figuring out what to do in regards to this show and how to get it fit into my normal schedule for the week. What works for everyone better, a day stream or a night stream. The other concern is length of time. Because here's the thing. If it's a clips show and all I'm doing is watching clips, I can't really sit around and watch a long video. And I think some people were kind of upset about that. For example, I think there was like a 15, 20-minute long, I don't know, I could be, this is off the top of my head and I could be wrong. But there was like a video that was like a Fallout 3 montage, a comedy montage about Fallout 3, making fun of the game. I think I watched it for like 5 minutes, maybe 4 minutes. And I was like, okay, it's funny. And then we moved on. People were like, oh, why are you moving on? Well, because this is a clip show. This is not Phil sits here and watches one video for 20 minutes. This is supposed to be Phil watches a variety of content and reacts to all of it. That's the point of the show, to keep it moving, variety. It's not supposed to be, I just sit here and I watch one topic for the entirety of the show. There will be shows that we do that. There absolutely will be. But that's a different show, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. So I basically did a dry run of the show yesterday. Basically what happened was like 20 people became members on the spot, right? As soon as I announced the channel. And those people started submitting videos. Boom, boom, boom. And if anything, I figured out it will work because I can easily access a community post from my phone. I can play videos live right away, all right? And it works. The show works. However, what I realized, there was a couple kinks. Number one, oops, I don't have YouTube Premium on DSP Reacts. Therefore, when I was trying to play these videos, it kept playing ads. And I was like, oh, I can't do that. That's got to be fixed. Already, that's been fixed. I already started YouTube Premium on DSP Reacts and canceled it on DSP Gaming. So now, you know, it'll carry over to that show. The show will not be hindered by ads anymore. Okay, so number one, that's already fixed. Okay, number two, people are already criticizing various parts of the show, which I appreciate. I want that kind of feedback. I need feedback. Here's the feedback I'm getting. Number one, if I'm going to upload the show to YouTube, I should upload it in 15 to 20 minute segments and specifically name the segments. So that way people know each video what I'm reacting to. Because as it was right now, all it is DSP, you know, versus the internet pilot episode. And it's a 90-minute video. So people are like, well, we don't know what Phil is reacting to in that video. And therefore, it doesn't really work for that kind of content. The react style content, especially the clip shows that people do, are supposed to be fast moving and digestible. So maybe if you upload, you know, 5-6 videos, but each video is a specific couple of topics, people would know, oh, I'm interested in that topic. I'll watch that specific video rather than trying to skim through 90 minutes. I'm down for that. Okay, if that's what you guys want, I can easily do that on the fly. That's not even, that's normally what I do. When I'm doing a live stream here today of gameplay, I'm manually stopping and starting the recording between our segments. I can easily, during a React clip show, stop it and start it every 15, 20 minutes, or maybe between logical stopping parts. Like, let's say I react to 3 or 4 videos. Okay, great. End it between that one and then start recording and say, okay, everyone, part 2, you know, we could do that. All right? Here's another thing I learned. I am not going to make any ad revenue on that channel. There's just no way I'm making any kinds of ad revenue whatsoever on DSP Reacts. It's not happening. Why? That video, that 90-minute video, got claimed probably about 14 times. No exaggeration. Like almost every video I reacted to got claimed. There was a prank phone call, all right, that was made to some police chief. Apparently, Universal Music Group owns the rights to that prank phone call, and they claimed that portion of the video. So that there is absolutely no way I'm making any ad revenue at all on anything on that channel. Okay, that's okay, because that's why the channel is based on members and stream contributions. Like, as you know, as long as that's the case and we can make it work like that, it doesn't matter if I make $0 on ad revenue on that channel. It won't change anything. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care. So that's fine, you know. However, we got to be careful, because here's the other thing. You got to be careful about what's submitted. No, I cannot watch, I absolutely cannot watch movie clips from recent movies. I can't listen to licensed music videos and stuff. Why? That stuff not only gets claimed, very frequently that stuff gets blocked, muted, or even copyright stricken on YouTube. No, I can't watch a movie trailer. That's, again, it's not allowed. It has to be clips from YouTube that are funny, or maybe news clips of current events, or me reacting to someone else's content on YouTube. It can't be me doing copywritten content. It's just not going to work. You know, I wish I could. Listen, I wish I could. I wish that there was free reign to do whatever you wanted. You can't. On YouTube, it's still a bad system. This content ID system does not work right. And I don't care about ad revenue on that channel at all. I don't give a shit. If everything got demonetized, I would not care. My problem is making the content visible to you guys, and or getting copyright strikes that are going to shut the channel down, which probably we don't want. So, you know, basically what I'm thinking is, you know, what I'm going to have to do, and this is good, because now the channel has been launched with the weekly show of DSP versus the internet. I'll be setting up a thread, a community post every week that'll say, this is for the next episode. Members, please post up your video nominations. They'll post them up, and what I'll do is I'll breeze through them before the show. I will not watch the videos, but I'll breeze through just to see what each one is. And if it's like, oh, so-and-so analyzes a Marvel movie with all this movie clip, I can't do that. That's got to be skipped over, right? Here's the other thing, too. A lot of people were complaining that either I didn't watch each submission or I didn't watch enough of them. But what you got to understand is that the show, again, is supposed to be a clip show. This is not me going in depth into analyzing any particular video. That's not the point of the show. It's supposed to be, I'm going around reacting to funny stuff, interesting stuff, and giving you my take very quickly, and then we move on to something else. This is not an in-depth show. This will lead into our second topic, okay? The second topic is, there's a second show that is for more in-depth analysis. This will very basically be called DSP Reacts. Okay, this show is for me to go into in-depth analysis of a longer video, a documentary, something that we want intelligent thought on. It's not just, oh, just knee-jerk reactions and silly reactions to funny stuff. This is, okay, we're definitely going to be doing more intelligent analysis of what we're watching. Okay, so for example, the first episode of DSP Reacts on the channel DSP Reacts is going to be me reacting to a documentary by June the King. Okay, we've already reacted to one documentary from him. That was the Keemstar documentary last year. You guys liked that. So there's 3 different documentaries of his that are eligible, and channel members are currently voting on it right now. I can even give you guys the preliminary results live right here. So hold on a second as I get to that, because I do want to do that. By the way, I want dark mode. How do I enable dark mode on here?